got the second truck up the hill. I'm not sure how much further we have to go, but it doesn't look like very much further. And then we're gonna start hiking and looking for Urial. It's a beautiful morning here in Pakistan. Second day here. It's off to a good start. These mountains look pretty rugged. They were pretty rugged yesterday. And we'll see what we can get done today. Finally got the second truck up the hill. I'm not sure how much further we have to go, but it doesn't look like very much further. And then we're gonna start hiking and looking for Urial. It's a beautiful morning here in Pakistan. Second day here. It's off to a good start. These mountains look pretty rugged. They were pretty rugged yesterday. And we'll see what we can get done today. Just was waiting for them to get the second truck up and taking some photos and getting a little video here of this country. So let's go see if we can find some Urials and maybe capitalize on that and just enjoy the day. We're heading up the trail, heading up to that saddle up there, and then we're gonna go ask for some sheep. There's a shepherd up there right now looking around and says he sees a few, so we're gonna hike up there. They say it doesn't take that long, but it looks like a little bit longer than I think they're saying. But get up there and get the glass and see what we can see. Follow us. Been shooting gunworks for a long time and wouldn't trade it. Here's some Blandford Urial down here. We're discussing, seeing if there's any shooters in the group. See?
Okay.
Small ones?
Small. Hello.
They said to wait here. They're on the radio with the old sheep herder guy that's down at the bottom looking up. There's a bunch of sheep down below us, I guess. Bunch of like different groups. They said wait here for a few minutes and then we're gonna peek up and over and see if there's any big rams down there and find out how to get on one if there is. Get ready again. Indecisive people. Ready? Let's go. You should not need a The guide should bring his own tripod scope. Or shit. Okay. He's about to move. Okay. I'm on him.
Good shot, man. Good shot. Well done.
No, because of Allah.
Allah. Yeah.
Allah. Alright. So, as you just seen, we just dumped a Blandford right there. 200-yard shot, gun work 7mm, quick work of it. That guy's running down there to the sheep right now. They're gonna bring it up here, but they have to poke a hole in the neck. They have to stab a hole and drain the blood out, so that way they can worship Allah and that way they can eat the meat. It's kind of like their tradition. So we'll just have him bring it back up to us because that's what they're gonna do with it, and we'll get pictures right here, some video of it. Sat here for, I don't know, 20 minutes waiting for him to stand up. It was kind of confusing. They were saying he was little, and then they were like, hey, we knew he was big, but they kept saying he was little, and then another good one showed up, but that was just a lot wider but thinner, and then this one's just super heavy and old and had the look I wanted, and trigger happy eye too also. But no, he's a nice sheep. I really like him, and he has a big bib. That's what you shoot a Urial for, really, is a big bib, because it looks nice when it's mounted. Just it's like an audette with his chaps, you know, in the North America and stuff. They want big chaps. You want a Urial with a big bib, and this one has, and he's close to touching his face on the one side. if not touching him. I couldn't tell because I was just looking through the scope the whole time. But yeah, this is exciting. Day 2, and it is 10:30 in the morning, and it's toasty. It's not as hot as it was last night when we were hunting the ibex, but it's pretty hot right now. Wind's blowing, keeping us cool. 2,600 feet elevation. Climbed up from 500 feet, and enjoying the scenic view of Pakistan today. So when he gets up here after he does his Allah thing, we'll take some pictures, hang out for a little bit, and maybe convince him to cook some Urial today for us.
So you were telling me before the hunt, I want sheep like this.
Yeah.
Now your dream came true. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that was, like the big bib's a big part of a Urial, just because that's what makes them so special. Is because like the big bib, especially on the Trans-Caspian, how it's real big, and the Afghan, and but no, it's a special deal to see this happen.
Very old sheep.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You are a very good hunter.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right, well, the Blandford Urial. This morning we got up at 4 o'clock, had a little breakfast, and then drove hour and a half, 2 hours to a new hunting area. And the guys had a couple of their sheep herders up here, already pre-scouting for us. On the way up, we bumped into 2 other groups of sheep, just nothing was big enough that we wanted to pursue. And then we got to the shepherds up on top, and we kind of just worked our way around. And luckily we got here and were glassing over a few different rams as they were moving in and out of the cracks and crevices. And this ram was standing there looking at us with his little buddy. And I decided this was the ram that I would like to take. He looked old, he's heavy, really tight curls. He might not be the world record, but when you look at his teeth and you only see 2 of them in there, you know he's an ancient old ram. Big hole in his horn right here, all the way to the core. Pretty crazy looking. These are the smallest bodied sheep in the world, the Blandford Urial. I feel very honored to be able to come over to Pakistan and harvest him. This is just a beautiful sheep. I can't even describe it to you. The bib, this is what we were talking about a minute earlier, is the bib. And the bib on a Urial is what you hunt them for, really. It's just because that's what sticks out about them, is their bib. And this one has a beautiful, nice bib on him and has the classic Urial shape.
Hi, I'm Stuart Farnsworth, owner of Monarch Taxidermy, and I want to welcome you to my studio. I've spent the last 15 years building Monarch Taxidermy to what it is, and with the specialty of catering to the international hunter. If your hunting takes you to the game-rich locales of Africa, or hunting the deer, elk, and antelope of the American West, maybe chasing red stags in New Zealand or Argentina, or are you interested in hunting the bears, goats, and moose of Alaska? Do you like to hunt exotics in Texas? Or maybe you're interested in chasing the world's over 80 subspecies of sheep and goats. Monarch has the experience to handle your project.
Work great, and I'll always shoot some grizzly stick arrows.
Alright, we're on our way back to Karachi this morning, heading to fly back to Islamabad for the day, and then hang out for the day in Islamabad, stay at the Marriott, and then in the morning we're going to get up pretty early and head to the Punjab area. It's going to be exciting. We have a very good chance of finding some extremely large Urials there, so pretty excited about that. And it's owned by the minister family, so it's gonna be nice. We're looking forward to that. It's a beautiful day in Pakistan, beautiful morning. It hasn't got hot yet, so I'm happy for that. So you can see some of this country is pretty rough looking. It's straight rock, sand. We're doing about Mach 9 down this road. And there's semis and people on bikes and other cars all over. So it's pretty eventful. It's an experience by itself, just driving on these roads, because you really don't know whether you're gonna make it there without incident or not. But I guess that's what keeps you on your toes. So we'll give you an update here in a little while. Probably when we're back in Islamabad. Unless something exciting happens, which will probably happen, so we'll probably update you sooner. But we'll let you know how the day goes and go from there. Stay tuned. Hobbled camo on the road.